If there's one key difference between men who naturally attract women and those who constantly struggle, it's this: they understand what not to do. While most advice focuses on how to be more confident, impress a woman, or keep her interested, what's often more crucial is avoiding critical mistakes. Attraction isn't just about making the right moves, it's about not making the wrong ones. Many men assume that trying harder, being nicer, giving more, or going out of their way to please a woman will make her fall for them. But in reality, certain behaviors don't just weaken attraction, they erase it completely. The worst part? Most men don't even realize they're making these mistakes. They wonder why she lost interest, why she pulled away, or why she suddenly started treating them differently. By the time they figure it out, it's usually too late. To prevent that, here are 5 things a man should never do in a relationship if he wants to maintain respect, desire, and genuine attraction. 1. Never seek validation from her. Validation seeking is one of the biggest attraction killers, yet many men don't even realize they're doing it. It comes in many forms. Needing constant reassurance: do you still like me? Are you mad at me? Over-explaining yourself: I just wanted to make sure you didn't misunderstand me. Asking for permission to be yourself: is it okay if I say this? Fishing for compliments: do you think I'm funny? Am I attractive? At its core, validation seeking stems from insecurity. It places a man's sense of worth in a woman's hands instead of his own. Women don't want to be an emotional caretaker. The moment she feels responsible for making a man feel good about himself, attraction starts to die. How to stop seeking validation? Detach from her reactions. If you say something funny, don't look at her to see if she laughed. If you make a decision, stand by it instead of second-guessing based on her opinion. Give validation instead of seeking it. Observe her, challenge her, and compliment her in a way that acknowledges her depth, not just her beauty. Remember, confidence is key. True confidence isn't arrogance, it's security in oneself, regardless of approval. A man who doesn't seek validation naturally commands respect, and a man who commands respect also commands attraction. 2. Never put her on a pedestal. Many men believe that treating a woman like a queen will make her treat them like a king. But in reality, the more you worship a woman, the more she looks down on you. Attraction isn't built through idolization, it's built through respect. A woman cannot respect a man who acts like she's above him. This doesn't mean treating her badly, it means treating her like a human being, not a goddess. Women want to be challenged, intrigued, and engaged, not worshipped. How to avoid this mistake? Don't overcompliment. If you constantly tell her how amazing she is, she will stop believing it. Compliments are most powerful when earned and used sparingly. Have your own life. A man who puts a woman on a pedestal often does so because he has nothing else going for him. Build your own goals, ambitions, and hobbies. Call her out when necessary. If she does something disrespectful, say something. If she's acting entitled, don't tolerate it. A woman respects a man who holds his ground. A woman doesn't fall for a man because he worships her, she falls for him because she feels something real when she's around him. 3. Never let her control the relationship. Women will test men, not out of malice, but because they need to know who they are dealing with. A woman will test your patience, confidence, and ability to hold your ground. If you fail, she will lose respect for you. Many men allow a woman to dictate the direction of the relationship by agreeing to everything she says just to keep the peace. Letting her make all the decisions out of fear of upsetting her. Apologizing constantly, even when they've done nothing wrong. A woman doesn't want to lead, she wants to trust that you can lead. Leadership doesn't mean control, it means direction. A man who knows where he's going and stands firm in his path is a man a woman can trust. 4. Never be afraid to walk away. Nothing destroys attraction faster than a man who is afraid to lose a woman. Men who fear losing a woman will compromise their values, tolerate disrespect, and accept draining situations just to keep her around. Paradoxically, the man who is least afraid to lose a woman is the one who keeps her the longest. She knows he's with her by choice, not desperation. Why walking away is powerful. It signals self-respect. A man who sets standards and enforces them earns respect. It triggers deep psychological instincts. Women are wired to be drawn to men who value themselves. It makes her realize she must bring her best to keep you. When to walk away. When she disrespects you. Dismissing your opinions, mocking your ambitions, or constantly testing your patience should not be tolerated. When she plays mind games. If she's stringing you along, being hot and cold, or making you feel uncertain, walk away. When she loses interest. If she's pulling away and treating you like an option, match her energy and leave. A man who walks away from disrespect is a man who commands admiration and attraction. 5. Never be inconsistent with who you are. Women are drawn to certainty, not arrogance, but the confidence of a man who knows himself. A man who shifts his personality to fit others will always lose a woman's respect. Women seek stability, not just financial or social stability, but emotional and psychological stability. A woman needs to trust that a man will remain solid under pressure. If he constantly changes to please others, she will instinctively feel unsafe with him. How inconsistency kills attraction. It makes her question who you really are. If you're always changing, she won't trust that what you're showing her is the real you. It signals weakness, not adaptability. A strong man can adapt without losing himself. It makes her feel unsafe. If your values, moods, or behaviors shift unpredictably, she won't feel secure in your presence. How to be unshakable. Define your values and stick to them. If you don't know what you stand for, you'll fall for anything. Be the same man in all situations. Whether you're with your boss, best friend, or partner, maintain your core identity. Match your words with your actions. If you say something, follow through. Inconsistency destroys credibility and attraction. The bottom line. Attraction isn't just about what you do, it's about what you refuse to tolerate. A man who seeks validation, puts a woman on a pedestal, lets her control the relationship, fears walking away, or is inconsistent in his character will lose respect, power, and attraction. But a man who stands firm, knows his worth, leads without fear, and never compromises his self-respect, that's the man she desires. In a world full of men who bend, break, and beg, a man who remains unshaken is rare. And rarity is attractive. So, ask yourself, are you the kind of man a woman can't help but respect, or are you just another man hoping for her approval? The choice is yours.